Bailey. Oh look, it's still raining.
Lovely.
Delightful. Every morning I wake up and I look out at this space and I just think one day we're going to have a nice covered arena and barn here. It'll make life so much nicer for us and the horses, especially on days like this. Well, I didn't manage to catch it on camera, but they have been in and eaten the food, so I'm hoping that it's not just Twix and D. We're back to the walker this morning. At least he can stretch his legs while Frey mucks out his stable. And I've got a plan of how I'm going to put some electric across here so that he can get back in his turnout. There's Teddy Bear. And I think Annie's inside as well. Probably either checking out everybody else's stable or in the hay bar. The pattern for the week continues. Our hot horse shower, which is absolutely vital because the horses don't like being bathed in cold water, understandably, and because we're outside they can get chilly. It's decided not to work anymore. So it's often the batteries which go under here. So I've changed the batteries, but it just doesn't want to play. It is an outdoor piece of equipment, so it shouldn't be affected by all the rain. But what I'm going to do is take it off, get it inside, try and dry it out and see whether that's the problem. If not, then we'll have to look at getting somebody in to see if we can get it fixed. We always try and fix things as much as possible ourselves, but if we were bringing people in the whole time, we would be spending a vast amount on maintenance, and very often it's a very simple, straightforward fix. While Nero waits over at the tie-up points in the rain, I've got my little box of goodies, my electric fencing stuff, and I'm going to try and put something across here. And then you realise that you've got the wrong drill and you have to walk back down to the workshop. There's always a lot of walking around here when you've got the wrong parts. It's what takes up a lot of the time of the day. So back down to the workshop to get the other drill. I had to call in support. So I've got the strands up, but now we need a little hole in this just to earth the energizer. And Tamara didn't want me using her DeWalt hammer drill. Is it not working?
No, because I think
I don't want to walk back down to the workshop because I've walked backwards and forwards from here to the workshop probably about 8 times already this morning. We got Chris here.
Lovely sunny day.
Isn't it delightful? Yeah. You don't usually come in the rain,
No,
but
you're right. No.
yeah. But as you said, you'd never work if you didn't come out in the rain. Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't do a close-up of your pink glasses, Chris.
No, I'll have to borrow them. I broke mine.
Bear's not being particularly helpful. Annie's wanting to shelter underneath the back of Chris's truck. Hannes is okay. He's in the dry here. This is where, again, you know, going back to that dream and building a barn, Chris will want a nice covered bright area to shoe horses in the rain. These two are going to just stand and observe while Chris does Mrs. Fronts.
Yeah, no, he's got a sidebone on this side. You can actually feel the lateral cartilage is rock hard. That's why I've put this bevel chew on it. It's beveled underneath to take the pressure off the outside. It won't actually expand back out because the lateral cartilage is actually ossified, turned to bone. So that's it now. But as much support as we can give him,
But that
the
will
better.
hopefully
Yeah.
help support him.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not.
What about the other one?
It's not as bad. There's a slight movement in his cartilage, just slightly bouncing. It's still got it, but you can actually get movement on that side.
Okay, but he's never had good feet, has he?
No, for that reason, I think.
Yeah.
It's probably always concussion related, caused some side bone, and they've ended up that way. Can't do anything for it. Just comfy.
Just
comfort.
support him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fab. Now here's something to brighten the day. Just down by the orchard. Several years ago, we used to always get a pair of ducks down here, and I haven't seen them for quite a few years now. It's lovely to see these two. Aww, that makes me smile on a wet rainy day. Heading over to the water. It put down quite a lot of rain last night, so the beck's quite full. Let's see where they go. Ray's just brought little Princicle up to have a little foot trim today. Bear's very excited. Oh, have you missed him, Teddy Bear? Oh, he just wants to chat to him. So, Prince doesn't have shoes on, so he's just going to have a tidy up and a trim today. And he's going to go and check out what's going on as well. And look, surprise, surprise, they peed outside the friendship barn. That's on my list today, to look for more barriers that we can put around here. But I'm not getting through my list very quickly today. Slightly random thing that we're doing, because we've been in desperate need of new storage containers at the farm, and Tamara found these lockers on Marketplace. So just down the road in Milnthorpe, at one of the hairdressers, Mirror. So thank you very much to them. We've got 4 of these, 3 lockers in each. Bailey and I are going to get them into the back of the horse box.
With pain.
And we'll probably have them in the office, perhaps in the barn at the back. But it's going to be great to have some more areas where we can store things and keep things dust free, because everything just gets so dirty at the farm. So yeah, that's what I've dragged Bailey off to do as soon as he got back from school.
Yay.
Look, Twix has come in. Oh no, she's gone out again. But go on, Frey. You reckon you saw
MK and Twix this morning.
Yeah? In the barn together?
Yeah.
And it definitely wasn't D?
It wasn't D. She didn't have a weird ear or white.
Oh, that's so good to know.
Yeah.
So I didn't catch anything on camera last night, but I've got the camera on here again. But I suspect that it's just going to be little Twix coming in and pinching this. You've got plenty of food in the barn, Twix. Honestly, that's why you're a little more rotund than D. Oh well. Happy little pussycat.